Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go.
All right, welcome back, sim racing fans, and welcome to 1 to Go Studios coverage of the NSRL Wilder Graphics Cup Series for the Wilder Graphics 171 here at Martinsville Speedway, Ridgeway, Virginia. This is week number 8. And we are here live with you tonight as we're getting ready to start qualifying for tonight's grid. Show you the schedule. There's our schedule up there on the screen. We're at Martinsville, Iowa next. Then a special event, Bristol Dirt, will be coming up in the next few weeks. So the LSRL Graphics 171 here for tonight. Let down, put the schedule up there a second ago. We're now qualifying. On board with Dylan Jonas. He's right now on the top of the charts. 250 left, 2 3/4. Catching him in, pretty much matching side by side there with his real life and his avatar. Okay, so 5 guys have put times in thus far, about 2 minutes left to go. And Cameron talking in the 1 to Go Studios Facebook Live. I don't see him here, so he must be somewhere else. Oh. Hey to Cameron. Current point standings have Derek Garrison in the lead with Cameron Hearn tied with him. Leonard Frost, Joe Causey, and Rye Jones are the top 5 for the Cup Series. Last week's winner was Joseph Causey. Martinsville, also known as the Paperclip. It's a little over half a mile in length, opened in 1949. We'll be running here to the afternoon conditions, 171 laps, about 90 miles. Cars are set with 80% fuel, 4 sets of tires, no fast repairs, 1 green-white checker. We're concluding with our qualifying. Sweatless is our sponsor of the Pole Award. qualifying is over. So we're getting ready to get to the grid. Tonight's pull award. Dylan Gones in that Lamb of God 27 with a 23-25. He's the winner. They put a cap on that pull award by Sweatless. They feature a line of products like no other in athletic wear industry. Dry technology has solved the problems of sweat, odor, bacteria, and stains. Train more, sweat less. Now to head over to the grid presented by the Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid. Here we go. Dylan Gones on the pole. Christian Converse outside in the 90. Inside row 2, Landon Quisenberry. Outside of him is Ira Kohlhaas. Inside of row 3, Craig Lovell. Outside of him is Jeff Converse in the 96. Leonard Frost inside of 4. Outside of him is Andy Brigani. That is our lineup for tonight here at Martinsville Speedway, Ridgeway, Virginia for the Wilder Graphics 171. And Cameron, I was told that you don't need a rig, man. And I remember a long time ago that I was moving, being in the military. I had a milk crate as a seat and a TV tray table with the rig on, and just enough to get the computer running with a monitor on top of all that. So I'm sure if I did it, you can do it. And I was doing that at a road course. So. All right, so there we go. Our getting ready to go green with 8 drivers tonight. As a Grid Finder provided our grid. Sim Speed Shops, they specialize in custom sim racing hardware. Sim Speed Shops manufacture sim racing hardware utilizing the best components available, as well as mixing in real-life racing components when available. Customize your hardware and rig today. Visit www.simspeedshop.com today. They are the SimSpeed Shop is the sponsor of lap number 1 as we're getting ready to go to Green Flag Racing. Lights are off on the pace car. Race will start on the green flag as the Wilder Graphics racers are getting ready to go green flag racing. Okay, 27 and the 90 headed into turn number 1, side by side through the turn. 2x2 through 6th. Just like Andy Brigani, he's just going to back it up a little bit. 27 in the 90. 90 tucks in behind. That's Christian Converse. Ira Kohlhaas in the 3rd spot. In the 29 machine. Quisenberry right behind him. Looks like the guys have gone to a single file position now. They've got 8 cars strung around the field, completing lap number 2 of 171. Not sure if we're going to get competition cautions tonight. I have not gotten information on that. Ira Kohlhaas, fastest car on the track right now. That 29 Pepsi Real Sugar machine. We have a guest race controller tonight. We've completed 3 laps. Christian Converse, the 90 with the fastest lap, 25:32. Heavy braking on the 27 and the 90. The 90 slides underneath. New race leader, the number 90 of Christian Converse. As Dylan Gones locked the brakes up there. Ira Kohlhaas had a pretty good view of what was going on earlier. Continue to march through here in the field here. 27 dives to the inside, looking to get back there. Whoa. Bit of action going on. 27, that 90 machine in 2. So Landon Quisenberry has moved up to the 3rd spot. Ira Kohlhaas in the 4th position. Craig Lovell, 31 machine in the 5th position. So completed 7 laps of the 171 here. 27 regains the lead over Christian Converse in the 90 ride. There's a 27, the number 90 machine. You see them spreading out the field there. About a second back behind the 90 is Landon Quisenberry in the number 75 machine. We got a shout out to the Grid Finder. They are our starting lineup and victory lane results sponsor. Grid Finder is the home of online racing communities. Browse hundreds of leagues. Racing on all gaming platforms across every racing sim every day of the week across the globe. Browse through over 1,000 leagues racing on iRacing, Assetto Corsa, ACC, R Factor 2, F1 2020, and more. Looking for a commentator or streamer for your racing broadcast or a designer for your next livery? Grid Finder has all the talent in one place. When you run a sim racing league, make sure you upload your community to Grid Finder so that more like-minded sim racers can find you. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it's free. Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid. We're working lap 14 now. It's Jonas and Converse. And they're 2.3 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Converse looking low underneath the 27 right here. He's there. Can he complete the pass here? No, he falls back. Jonas still maintains the lead going into turn 1 and 2. Converse is there, pushing the envelope on the inside line as we have a battle for the lead here. 27 still maintaining the high line. The 90 goes down low. Ninety back to the lead. The 90 and the 27. The 90 starting to stretch the lead over Gonas. Working lap number 19, now 18 down in the books. Got 2 up here, and then Landon Quisenberry and Ira Kohlhaas a little bit further back doing their battle for 3rd. Watching the 75 and the 29 here. Andy Dunwoody, I'm not sure that maybe a lot of the guys are at the Dover race tonight. Because I believe the ARCA race is at Dover tonight. Here we are on board of the Pepsi Cola Real Sugar of Ira Kohlhaas. Hey, all right, so we have Converse, Gomez, Quisenberry, Kohlhaas, and Lovell for your top 5, presented by SimSpeed Shop and the Buck here to feel what you've been missing. You're looking there at the top 5 of the Wilder Graphics 171. $25 of 171 down. Converse, Gomez, Quisenberry, and Kohlhaas. Lovell, top 5. Then Converse, Frost, and Bergani. Let's run through the guys here. Have the field set here. Driving through here. Christian Converse leads. Dylan Gomez in that second spot, 27. Andy Quisenberry in the number 75. JP's Hot Chicken. Ira Kohlhaas in the Pepsi Real Sugar, 29 ride. 4. Greg Lovell at 31. VIP Graphics Designs. Another member of the Bohica race team with Ira. Jeff Converse in the 96. Security Systems race car. Disc Golf of Leonard Ford in Nova. And Andy Bergani Lamborghini 13 is your field. Christian Converse almost 2 seconds gap over the rest of the field here. Continue to march here, 32 laps of 171. We have a pause in the action here as the guys are stretched down here. Let's hear from our title sponsor, Wilder Graphics. right, find Wilder Graphics on Facebook. They're providing the best iRacing paints and liveries. Check them out today on Facebook and take a ride on the wild side. Gonna check out one of their rides here. There's that 27. It's a Wilder Graphics ride there. As well as Landon Quisenberry's 75 ride. Wide shot here of Martinsville. You see the drivers spread out. Looks like the 75 and the 29 are back at it again. Two of them. Cole Haas looking on the inside of the 75. Looks like he's going to make that dive into the corner there in turn 3 and 4. Side by side, off of 4 they go. Neck and neck down to the stripe. So battling for third spot. So, Kohlhaas, Quisenberry. As Kohlhaas has made that pass around the 75. Lap 40 here of 171, about 25% down. Yellow flag is out. I believe that is the competition caution number 1 from my race admin. So competition yellow on lap 40 with Converse in the lead. Guys are definitely coming down pit lane. Looks like they're going to be getting their services done. 990 and see what he does. Like everybody's coming down. Everybody's on pit road at the end of the first competition segment of the Wilder Graphics 171. Right sides are up. Left sides are up on the 90 to 27. Looks like everybody's getting 4. And the 90's down and away. The 27 right behind him. Cole Haas off, as you see everybody getting their service completed. So the top 5 guys are back off the track. Jeff Converse getting out there as well. So, competition caution, nothing really to report. Let's hear from another one of our presenting sponsors, the Butt Kicker.
Butt Kicker. Feel what you've been missing. Get yours today at www.thebuttkicker.com and be sure to use promo code LSRL for 20% off.
All right, back to Green Flag Racing. Make sure to check out the Butt Kicker and use the LSRL code to get that 20% off. Converse, your race leader. So no change up front. As the top three drivers are all working together. 31 and the 75 are working back here. There's the 31 working the back tailgate of the 75 Camry. JP's Hot Chicken Toyota. Right there on that inside line, backs it out just a tad. There's your top 5 drivers there in the shot. .31 still looking underneath the 75. Little wiggle off the 31, off the turn number 4. Front 3. 2 car lengths between each of them. Dylan Gomez reports the fastest lap. .50 laps down, 121 left. These guys continue to mark down the laps. The Converse and Gomez. Everybody's spread out quite a bit. A couple car lengths between everyone. Single file back to 8 drivers. The Converse, Gomez, Kohlhaas, then Quisenberry, Lovell, Converse, Bergani, and Frost. Like that 31 and the 75 continue to be the tightest race going on the racetrack right now. .31 and that 75 right continue to work each other over. 1.5 seconds behind them to Jeff Converse in the 96 machine. Lovell. .57 laps down. .25, a little bit hard on the brakes there. Smoke coming off of that right front tire. Starting to spread that lead over 25 and 31. The gap's getting bigger. 27 and the 90. They're staying pretty close to one another. One is within 3/10 race leader of Christian Converse. About a third of the way through tonight. One caution what we've had thus far, and that was the competition caution at lap 40. Everybody took tires and fuel. 18 laps ago. '61 of 171, 110 laps. Still in this race. We have a guest race controller, so not sure when the next competition caution will happen. I'd say somewhere around 80. And then we will be only iRacing flags from there on. Converse now starting to stretch his lead, 7/10 over second place of Gones. You can see on the intervals there, everybody's got almost a second in between everyone thus far. Everybody's quite a bit spread out. Check out our Goodyear blimp coverage of the paperclip high in the sky above the Martinsville Speedway here in Ridgeway, Virginia. See our race leader coming into the backstretch right there. Looks like Leonard Frost, our last driver, across the stripe. He's just now entering turn one as these guys are coming around through the stripe. So about a little less than half a lap between the race leader and Leonard Frost. Otter Tower here, camera with the 90. We're working lap 66 of 171. Across the stripe we'll go. All 8 drivers are still on the racetrack and nobody with any kind of damage. It's been a pretty clean single file race. Couple challenges. Guys have set into a rhythm right now, working this second segment. We get to the next competition caution. Lap number 69 of 171 with Christian Converse, 1.3 seconds ahead of Dylan Gones in the 27 machine. '70 of 171 now. All these guys pretty well spread out. That puts us past 71 now. 100 laps to go here. And we have given to us a little bit earlier was the LSRL highlight of their league. We can go to that video while we continue to march off the laps here. you saw there, one of the Christian Converse's celebratory burnouts is highlighted in that video as he's in the lead right here. The leader completed lap 80 of the 171 for tonight, so 91 laps remain. Let's go back and check out Gomez and Kohlhaas. And they're in the position battle right here as Kohlhaas is looking on that inside of the 27 ride. Side by side coming to the stripe. Gomez slight lead. The loud race leader Christian Converse get almost a 4-second gap between the second place car. Second and third place car continued to do battle, slowing them both down. Just here, Kohlhaas getting a little bit loose off of the last corner. Just continuing to fight for that position with Gomez. Has up a little high there. Gomez stays off him. I believe Converse is going to catch up to lap traffic. Kohlhaas continuing to work the 27, just not able to complete it. Keep seeing these guys battling side by side. Leonard Frost, who's a lap down now, directly in front of them. The caution flag has waved. Looks like we're going to call that the second competition caution, lap 85. So that will be our second and final competition caution for tonight at the Wilder Graphics 171 with the LSRL Cup cars. And these guys are going to continue to get to the positions they need to get ready to go. Pit strategy and everything else is going to come into play right now. These guys coming down pit lane yet again. Turbocing being done. Frost stayed out. Frost was needed to stay out to get around the pace car, as he is the lucky dog as he's gone around the pace car now. So everybody back on the lead lap. Everybody in pit lane here. Kohlhaas pit at 27. Kohlhaas and Converse with 13.8 second pit times. Looks like is also 13.8. A little slower entering into his lane, his pit stall. But Ira Kohlhaas in the second position now, in front of Dylan Gomez. Leonard Frost has not gone into the pits just yet. He is now, though. He's going to get his service done. So 81 laps remaining for tonight. got our race summary. A Track Time Entertainment's race recap for the Wilder Graphics 171. Both cautions tonight have been for the competition. 8 drivers. Gomez the fastest car, 20.482. Christian Converse leads. That was your Track Time Entertainment race recap, number 90. And Track Time Entertainment is located in Texas. They build custom driving simulators with a personal touch. Rigs are fully customized using other options and utilize the 80/20 extruded aluminum. These rigs offer a wide range of adjustability as well as different options for wheel shifters, keyboards, and the possibilities are endless. If you can dream it, Track Time Entertainment can build it for you, and we're back to green flag racing as the number 90 takes to the green flag. Gomez gets around Ira on the start, so put Ira back to third and Gomez in the second spot. Well, everybody with fresh tires and fuel. We're working lap number 93. Converse now with the fastest lap of 20.470. Gomez, that's your second place car. Cole Haas with him. Converse continues to pace the field. 95 of 171 here. Haas up underneath. Gomez again. He'll make this pass this time, so put Ira Kohlhaas back in second. .97 of 171 as the guys are single file for the back here. Brigani has been moving around. Jeff Converse, not sure what happened to him. He was like he was off pace. He's in the 8th position now. Greg Lovell there. Greg Lovell in the 5th spot, and number 31. Christian Converse continues to lead this. Coming off of turn 3 and 4. Over to now working lap 100. So Christian Converse, 100 laps down, 71 to go. Your race leader there. Good 1.1s over Kohlhaas. And Gomez had about 1 second behind him. Looking at 102 is down. Converse, Kohlhaas, Gomez, Quisenberry, and Lovell are your top 5. We're just tuning in there on lap 105 of 171 for the LSRL Wilder Graphics Cup. Tonight we are at Martinsville, the paperclip. There are a few people watching us in the One to Go Studio streams, and a few people watching us over at the LSRL main Facebook page. Converse is definitely has a handle on the lead here. Second lead over Kohlhaas. Look at their last lap times. Kohlhaas about a 10th quicker. So was Gomez. At that time, Converse a 10th quicker. Going back and forth here. Not wanting to get away too quickly. And 109 of 171. Jeff Converse up the high line to give the leader room to pass on by. Puts him down 2 laps. So 111, 171, 60 laps to go. And the 90 continues to march. 1.7 seconds ahead. Everybody's about spread out the same. About 8 car lengths between every driver. Look up at our Goodyear blimp coverage. It looks like everybody's making a way around the lap car. You can see the gap between first and second and third is the lap car of Converse. And then back to Gomez in 4th. And Craig Lovell in the white car, he's in 5th. We have Andy Bergani's having a little bit of issues coming in and out. He's the car that is blinking. $114 of the 171 for tonight. The guys are coming up underneath the flag man and over their gopher cam right there. $15 now of 171. So continuing to work the field here is Christian Converse. About a 2-second gap. Let's get to the 5th place driver, Dylan Gomez. He looks like this is the closest race here between him and Lovell. There's 7/10 between the two of them. As Dylan has moved back to the 5th spot. Falling back 9/10 now. Leonard Frost catching up to 27. Back up the front is Christian Converse continuing to pick down the laps. Working 120 now, 51 laps to go. We're still working here at the flip. 122 of 171, approaching to that. 50 laps remaining. You guys are about 35 laps on their current set of tires. Have 50 more to go. So they have the fuel, but how will the tires look at the end of this run? 2.2 seconds back to Kohlhaas now. Go run through the field again. Get some time here. Christian Converse in the 90 is your leader. Next is Ira Kohlhaas, 29 Pepsi made with real sugar, 29. And then Quisenberry and Wilder Graphics JP's Hot Chicken 75 in 3rd. Craig Lovell in the VIP Graphics Design Bohica Motorsports car in 4th. Leonard Frost in the Innova Disc Golf Ford, number 11 ride. Currently running in 5th. Correction, 6th, because we had Dylan Gones just passing. And Dilly G in the Lamb of God 27 Chevy. Frost down in 6th spot. Andy Bergani in Lamborghini 13th, 7th. Jeff Converse now a couple laps down in the number 96 Security Systems is your field back to the race leader, Christian Converse. Working lap 130, so 41 laps to go. Like 40 laps right here. Christian Converse now catching up to Jeff again. Just going to get up out of the way. So he's now 3 laps down. 7 cars on the lead lap. 40 laps to go. That's about 21.2 for Converse's last lap, so 21 and 22 seconds per lap. 3 laps a minute. About 15 more minutes in today's race. Running Converse 3.6 seconds over Ira Kohlhaas. And back to Quisenberry. Gomez in that 5th spot. Looks like he's the closest as he's closing in on Lovell. It's the battle for 4th. He completed 136 of 171. Be 35 to go here. We're watching the race for 4th between Gomez and Lovell. Can't separate the two. Seven, a little wide on that corner and pull back a little bit behind the 31 there. Thirty laps to go in tonight's Wilder Graphics 171 here at Martinsville Speedway. Back up to race leader Christian Converse as he's put Andy Bergani down a lap. Now only 6 cars on the lead lap. As 90 has Christian Converse can see Leonard Frost in that 11 Innova disc golf car directly in front of him. About half a straightaway ahead of him. Converse has extended his lead out to 5 seconds. Kohlhaas is 6.5 seconds ahead of Quisenberry, who has about a 3.5 second lead over Lovell. Shows the closest is still that Gomez and Lovell battle for 4th. At 145 laps, as you see Converse get around Frost. And Frost down a lap, so 5 cars in the lead lap. laps continue to tick away. Converse now 6 seconds, so field is really spread out here, except for the position 4, Lovell and Gones. They're getting around lap traffic of Jeff Converse. American Converse now just shy of a 6-second lead over Ira Kohlhaas. 20 laps to go here. Only 2 cautions tonight. Both of those were competition cautions. Gones had the fastest lap of qualifying and receives the put a cap on that wet list ball cap for having the fastest qualifying time. Well, 5 cars are on the lead lap. As race leader Christian Converse is putting the 96 of Jeff Converse down another lap. I believe that's Dylan Gones that's in front of the 90 car right now. Starts to get closer. Dylan Gones coming down pit lane. Not sure if that was scheduled. We only have about 16 laps remaining. Gones just really needed to get some tires. There's Converse, Kohlhaas, Quisenberry at Lovell, and now Frost. Frost being a lap down. Gones is now in his box, looking at the time. Dilly disconnects. Tough race for Dilly tonight. So 4 cars are on the lead lap. Converse, Kohlhaas, Quisenberry, and Lovell. For just a few more laps remaining. We're in the teens now. 13 to go. So the 5.5 seconds back to Kohlhaas. 14 seconds back to Quisenberry and 17 to Greg Lovell. 31. So working 160, so right here be 10 to go. We'll come around one more time, it'll be 10 laps remaining in the event. The 90 continuing to march. It was a 31. You can see some smoke coming off of him. Entering in the corner in front of Chris Converse. Eight laps to go. Alright, continuing to march off. 4 seconds now. Kohlhaas starting to catch up on race leader, but does he have enough time in the last laps there? Kohlhaas 2/10 faster than Converse. We're in single digits left for tonight's race. Kohlhaas a 10th quicker there. Back around this time, though, with 5 laps to go. Kohlhaas back 3 8/10 behind race leader. 5 laps to go. Four laps to go. The Converse getting around Jeff Converse, put him another lap down. Laps left. The sticks are up for 2 to go to the number 90 machine as he crosses the stripe here, coming out of turn number 4. 2 to go. Coming out of turn number 3 and 4 here. He winds up. The white flag is in the flagman's hand. Shown. Final lap. 1 to go. Presented by 1 to Go Studios for the NSRL Wilder Graphics Cup Series for 171 here at Martinsville. Number 90 taking the white flag. 1 to go. Checkered out as the number 90 takes the checkered flag. So 2 cautions, both for competition, is all we had for tonight. We'll check the results here. Christian Converse winner. Ivor Kohlhaas. Landon Quisenberry. Greg Lovell all in the lead lap. Frost down 1 with Bergani. Person Gonez. And that was your Martinsville Speedway Wilder Graphics 171 tonight. Well, let's hear from our title sponsor while we get these guys in the booth. All right, take a ride on the wild side. Check out Wilder Graphics. They are the title sponsor for tonight. Let's catch up with the third place driver. Landon Quisenberry, the JP's Hot Chicken, third place for tonight's Martinsville 171 with that Wilder Graphics paint scheme.
Yeah, I was my shoulder's a little bit hurting after that one. That's just Martinsville for you. Obviously the track has a special place for me. I grew up literally an hour north of the track and in real life in Roanoke, and I ran the Star City Roanoke, Virginia car on Wednesday, and good finish tonight, good points finish, but obviously with the way points and everything have fallen, I'm more focused on the Wednesday night stuff than anything. But just a good run, and it's been an interesting couple of weeks, been in the middle of a moving states and all that, so after Daytona Xfinity, so thanks to my parents for putting everything in the moving schedule around my schedule. They let me race Wednesday night, and then I had the Friday night race, had some a little bit of internet issues, but other than that, got that all fixed out. So but just super fun. A good finish tonight, but I'd rather get one of these finishes on Wednesday nights, because any points that I can keep on gaining on everyone is really cool.
All right, Landon Quisenberry, third place for tonight's Martinsville Wilder Graphics 171. Iowa next week for both races. Be Wednesday night, and then off to for here as well.
Yeah, that one. I don't know how I feel about Iowa. I've only run it because I'm still new to iRacing. I joined in December, but the last time I ran Iowa was probably the first month I was in iRacing, and that was in trucks on just public races, and I didn't really feel like I was that good, but I feel like I've grown a little bit as a driver, so it'd be really interesting to see how I'll fare on that one. But I just can't thank everyone enough. I'll go and do my shout outs and all that, because I take forever, but just thanks to my parents for helping out with all this. Charles and Elisa for giving us a place to stay during all this, the moving stuff. Shout out to AJ. He helped us out with the internet issues that happened at Daytona, and then they've had to have a problem since. And he just got his bachelor's. They're having a party today and all that. So that was going on above me during the whole race. But then sponsors, obviously JP's Hot Chicken. I wouldn't be racing more for them. Wilder Graphics and all the league sponsors, league admins, and you in the booth, Harold. Always fun coming up here and doing interviews.
Well, that's good to hear, because without you guys, we don't have a broadcast. So all right, well, that was Landon Quisenberry. We'll see him again on Wednesday night. Iowa Xfinity cars, and like you said, he's looking for the points for the Wednesday night to keep in the lead there. We'll let you get back to your party, I guess, that you're missing out on.
Thank you. You have a good one.
And then go there. And Quisenberry to 75. Ira Kohlhaas will pull him down here. Ira Kohlhaas on the podium with the second place finish here at Martinsville in the Cup cars in the Pepsi Cola made with real sugar Bohica machine.
Yeah, that was the longest heat race I'd ever been a part of.
Definitely. It was a long race, long green flag race. I mean, something that's kind of interesting for a short track like Martinsville.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm a long run guy. I guess you could call it by trade. That's just my driving style. I don't like to burn the car up at the beginning of the runs, but sometimes at the short tracks you have to get around people. Would eat up track time and getting around them. But it was fun. It was different for a change, to not have to do a whole bunch of pacing like we did on Wednesday night. But it was pretty good. I ran away from Landon there for a little bit once I found something off the exit of the corners. Just sat there and rode.
It was definitely, I said, uneventful for the most part. I mean, I think I saw Jonas and Converse. They got a 4X for the beginning of the race. They kind of made contact in one of the corners, but nothing major. But it was enough for short track for iRacing to get upset. Gave him 4X.
Yeah. There was. I think Christian mic'd up and said that he accidentally shut his car off there, and I think it was the first stage, and that could have got a lot worse than it was if there wasn't so much give and take out here. But there was low car count. I don't know if there was something else going on tonight or another race that we didn't hear about or what's going on, or it's getting warmer out. People are starting to go outside and do stuff with their families. So
it's Friday night. Hey, I was thinking maybe everybody's watching Dover, man. The ARCA cars, who knows?
They might be. The ARCA cars at Dover, it's going to be a blast.
I mean, it started at 5. I would assume it's over by now. But
yeah,
I mean, I live within shouting distance. Matter of fact, I was asked to go, but I mean, I've got I got church on Sunday, and the race starts at 2:00. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to make it. It's an hour's drive, but you know how it goes with race traffic. You ain't getting anywhere.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any choice there. You'd miss probably the whole first stage. But it was a good run. I think it's the best run of the season. I think I had a 3rd place earlier in the season, but got to thank PepsiCo and Dave Sparks. Got to thank my wife Callie and 2 daughters, Lorena and Clara. They keep the house quiet and stuff while I'm doing this and give me the time to do it. Randy and Jennifer Sellers with RJS Automotive, Ames Oil, Cooper Creek Synthetics, Cooper Creek Farms. Everybody that has a hand in putting this thing out here, and hoping and praying that it leads to more.
All right. Well, you have Craig. He's out there with you tonight, and we didn't see Brandon at all this week. I know he's been pretty darn busy. So
yeah, he's been pretty busy. Old Craig, I mic'd up at the beginning when I seen how many cars was here, and I said, Craig, how's it feel to be guaranteed a top 10 in your first Cup start? He said, well, it feels pretty darn good, actually. And it looks like, I'm looking at the standings here, it looks like he came home 4th on the lead lap. So,
yep, not too bad. Not too shabby for Cup Series debut, right?
All right, especially at Martinsville. That kid there, he can wheel a car. So I got no doubt that y'all be talking to him for too long.
All right. Well, Iowa next for you guys in both series. So, and it seems like our car count is pretty heavy on Wednesday nights with the Xfinity cars. And you said weekends are, as it gets warmer and all this COVID restrictions are being lifted, it's gonna be harder, I think, for Friday nights and Saturday night kind of racing, because everybody's been wanting to get out there again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Iowa it's one of my favorite tracks. You can move all around that stuff, and I'm a high side guy on the dirt. I love to push the cushion up there, and it kind of transfers over to the asphalt. You can diamond the corners and get to run down the straightaways if you don't get loose at the start finish line with that bend. Once the tires wear out and you got to pedal it all the way around that track, that's when the 29 comes to life.
All right then. Well, it is a driver's track. Rusty was involved heavily in its construction, so you know that he made sure it was a track that a wheelman would love to be on. So.
Absolutely, he made sure it was unlike any of the others.
All right, so Ira Kloss, the 29 Pepsi Cola made with real sugar. Chevrolet in second spot. We'll see you guys next week at Iowa.
Yes, sir. We'll be there.
All right. We're going to move on to Christian Converse. Christian, the number 90 Performance Sim Sports car in victory lane. You got that Camry up there again.
Yes, sir. That was a fun race.
I mean, Martinsville, it's usually, the short tracks is cautions all over the place. Today we only 2 cautions for the competition yellows. You guys definitely had to work the track, and at times you guys, that's all you had was the track around you.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone was a little scared to get in here, and it ended up not a lot of people being here, but it might have been for the good because then it's the first time I've actually ran Martinsville with. At the end, I had a clean car.
Yeah, definitely these cars tend to get into each other. It looked like you and Gonis got into a little bit of a side-by-side battle, and iRacing gave you guys 4X for your contact. We were on you guys watching, and you banging a little bit, but I don't know if a 4X was justified. Nobody spun out.
Yeah, it's funny because I went to go change my brake bias, essentially turned my car off. As soon as I got by, and that's what happened. I turned my car off on accident trying to change something in it, let him get back on my inside. So, I mean, that was my fault.
See, that's I like my Fanatec CSL Elite with the podium shifters. My top shift paddles are my brake bias, but no buttons. Yeah, so that definitely helps. I know how it goes when the buttons are so close to one another, and unlike NASCAR cars, we don't have the kill switch covered.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was a thing on my. I didn't even know that's what that button did until I did it. I was like, "What happened?" I had no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's so you now know why they have the cover on the kill switch in the cars, right? Like,
Yeah, I get it now. I'm glad he wasn't on my bumper, or he would have killed me.
So the number 90. I mean, like I said, this is I believe your second actual win here in this league. I believe it's at least your second. I'll have to go look.
Cup Series.
First Cup Series one?
Third, yes, sir.
Third. See, I'm gonna take one away from you. Go look at. Said that, and I just didn't know we had people. This is where are we at here? Two. Yeah, be in. So out of 4 races, you've won 3. So you only let 1 get away.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. The one I lost, the dude wrecked me on purpose, so.
Oh, that was that race.
I don't even count that race.
And did you purposely blow the motor on national television?
I wish I purposely did it.
Yeah, I'm like now I'm seeing all kinds of smoke pouring out of your car.
Yep.
So,
he's not in this league anymore, luckily.
No, I'm looking at your car now, and it's showing smoke all over the place. We're on your car, so like, did you purposely blow the engine? And
no, I didn't. I don't know what happened.
You're gonna need some help from the crew to put you around. So before we let you go for that, let's go through those that you want to thank for getting this car to victory lane tonight.
I'd like to thank Send It Racing, Dad, Mom, Grandma, anybody out there watching the broadcast. Wilder Graphics, everybody out there that's watching.
All right, Christian Converse, Iowa next for you guys. We'll see you on Wednesday night.
All right, thank you.
All right. So that was Christian Converse. Like I said, kind of strange. iRacing blew his engine while he was just sitting here talking to us. He's going to need to get a push for that. Go back to our results. There it is. Converse, Kohlhaas, Quisenberry, Lovell, Frost, Brigani, Converse, and Gones. I'd like to thank our title sponsors, Wilder Graphics, as well as the Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid. They're the provider for our results in Victory Lane interviews. We're going to Iowa next week. Check us out Wednesdays and Friday nights for the LSRL Xfinity and Cup Series. Until then, I'm Harold Darner of Wendigo Studios. We'll see you at the next turn.
What an exciting race brought to you by Wendigo Studios. Here they come out of turn 4 to the white flag, and it's 1 to go. Thank you to all our sponsors, drivers, and